how to FUBAR being a taxi cab driver so thoroughly everyone goes WTF. So you decided to become a taxi cab driver. Noble profession. You got the car, the license, the questionable pay list of full of 90s Euro dance. You're ready to serve the good people of your city, navigating the concrete jungle with grace and pride. But wait, what if you didn't? What if instead you became the self-urban legend, the taxi driver who FUBAR'd so epically, passengers still tell stories in hushed, awe-struck tones? If your goal is to be the absolute worst, most bizarre cabbie ever to grace the asphalt, buckle up. Here's your crash guide, hopefully not literal, in how to FUBAR being a taxi cab driver so thoroughly everyone goes WTF. Step 1. GPS? Nah. Trust the pigeon in your glove box. Why rely on satellite-based navigation when you can just feel it in your bones? Set your directions on vibes, street graffiti, or the mysterious hitchhiker named Lenny who only speaks in riddles. When passengers say, "Take me to 5th and Main," detour for a taco stand, a petting zoo, and at least 2 places that may or may not be haunted. Step 2. Give every ride a theme. Why offer a boring ride when you can provide a historical Civil War reenactment taxi experience? Show up in full Union Shaw with your garb and demand passwords at each red light, or turn the car into a mobile karaoke deathmatch. Bonus points if you scream, sing, or walk as they open the door. Step 3. Invent your own currency. Accept payments only bogs, medieval coins, or bribes. Post a sign that reads, "Cash? No." Card? Nope. Bitcoin only in mind with an enchanted pickaxe. Insist that your passengers barter. You want to go to downtown? Cool. Recite a haiku about pickles flawlessly. Step 4. Pick a speed and stick with it, no matter what. Either crawl at 6 miles per hour while whispering safety first, or blaze through the streets like you're auditioning for Mad Max Uber Edition. Extra flair when you shout your current speed out the window like a town crier. 37 and rising. Step 5. Turn your horn into a musical instrument. Program your horn to play yakety sax every time you tap it. Use it liberally. For traffic, pedestrians, squirrels, existential dread, bonus level, start beatboxing with it. If you can time it to your windshield wipers, you are now a legend. Step 6. Impromptu therapy sessions. Force deep emotional healing on passengers who just wanted to lift the target. Ask them questions like, when did your soul first shatter? If your ex was a fruit, what would they be and why? Don't let them out until they rate their childhood out of 10. Step 7. Install mystery buttons. Put the completely unlabeled buttons all over your dashboard. Press them randomly while making vague comments like, "That'll fix the wormhole," or "Hope you like salsa mode." If they ask what just happened, laugh darkly and said, "You'll see." Step 8. Keep a trunk full of mannequins dressed as tourists. When a passenger asks if you have had a busy day, pop the trunk and said, "You tell me," then drive away in silence. Never explained. Step 9. Speak only in movie quotes. Create entire conversations using only lines from The Godfather, Shrek, and Speed. If someone complains, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. And step 10. End the ride with a dramatic exit. Pull over abruptly, leaping out of the car, and yells, "My planet needs me," before sprinting into the nearest forest, alleyway, or chilly dog stand. Let the passenger handle the bill, and the car, and the drama. Conclusion: infamy awaits. In just 10 easy steps, you too can FUBAR being a taxi cab driver so thoroughly it'll be immortalized in Yelp reviews, whispered folklore, and possibly a low-budget documentary. You won't make a dime, but you will make an impact. A loud, confusing, horn-tooting impact. Drive safe-ish, and remember, if they're not screaming WTF, are you even trying? Hey there, fantasy and science fiction fans. Lovers, if you can't get enough of mystical realms, futuristic worlds, and thrilling adventures, then you come to the right place. By subscribing to fantasy and science fiction at Story Nori, you gain access to an amazing collection of stories that will transport you to realms beyond your imagination. By hitting that subscribe button, you'll never miss out on the latest tales of wizards, time travels, space exploration, and so much more. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you the best in fantasy and science fiction storytelling, and we're always adding new and exciting content for you to enjoy. But that's not all. By subscribing, you'll be also becoming part of our incredible community of fellow fantasy and sci-fi enthusiasts. You'll be first to know about the latest content for the channel that you won't find anywhere else. So what are you waiting for? Join us on this epic journey into the unknown by subscribing to fantasy and science fiction at Story Nori today. Your next thrilling adventure awaits. Hit that subscribe button and let the storytelling begin. Thank you for being part of our amazing community. We can't wait to share even more incredible stories with you.